Salutations! My name is Drunker, and today we are back with another episode of Crave Saga. That's right, we are going to be playing the second event, Flower Blooming Rock, the Great Karaoke Battle. Now, I understand that I have to read through chapter 1 to 5 to understand what the heck is happening with this event, okay? But for the sake of spacing out all the stories, I'm just gonna do maybe 2 events at a time or just 1 event at a time. It really depends. I was thinking of playing chapter 2, but I don't know. I'm maybe thinking of once I play chapter 2, I'll just post all of some of the events. So yeah, maybe I should do it in order, because I don't think I think Crave Saga is gonna last it's gonna last a little punch, because there's a lot of content that hasn't been released yet. Let us proceed to Flower Blooming Rock. So, holy camole, oh my goodness. Oh, this is overwhelming. Anyway, we'll start with Harukaze Tribe. Wait, where's my water? Oh, there it is. We'll start with Harukaze Tribe. Oh great. Dang it! It's fine. Okay, so this event contains spoilers for the main scenario. I'm assuming chapter 1, so if you guys haven't don't worry, I will make sure that you guys will watch chapter 2 and chapter 1, so yeah. Does spring begin when the flowers first start to bloom? Or do the flowers start blooming once spring has already come? Either way, people all have their own hopes for the season. The season which, after enduring a long winter, is full of warmth and love. Life sprouts, releasing its shine, hearts race and chests throb. This is the story which would unfold over one such spring. It's already almost the end of spring, by the way. Winter was brutal this year, though it should be letting up any day now. Let's see. Okay. But it should have started getting warmer by now. Wonder if spring may be coming late this year. Or could this all be due to some sort of last judgment? If that's the case, then winter might go on forever, huh? Sounds rough. I don't want to hear that. It'll be fine. I'm sure spring will come. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, so we got Bran here today. Wow. You've probably seen this art style before if you have played It's Here Time episode 1, 2, and 3. So this, same artist as Go, by the way. Good afternoon, everyone. A strange wooden motor-like object has come flying down from above. Upon it rode a single young man. The people of Rapimania soon prospered upon his arrival. Oh, you finally come! We've been waiting for you! Put an end to this winter already. It's so cold we can't do anything! Sorry for my tardiness. I was jumped by monsters on my journey here. That sounds pretty bad. We're just glad you made it here okay. I'd like to see Lord Ninal right away, but he's in the cathedral, right? Lord Ninal hasn't returned, but Lord Noche is already back. I saw him in the Isto Church library just now, so why not check there? Thanks! Bran, a member of the Harukaze clan, along with his floating motar, flew off in the blink of an eye, just as the petals of a flower dancing in the first wind of spring. Noche appeared from the library with some documents in hand. Okay, Noche, I don't know how to do your voice, but let's just do like this. Oh my! Did work pile up while I was gone? It'd be easier to get through if spring would just come already. Noche, sorry I'm late. Oh, if it isn't Bran, we've been waiting for you. Long time no see. I was hoping to proceed immediately with the Harukaze ceremony. Of course, please go ahead. Understood. Replaying happily, Bran stepped down from his floating motar. He then took a single branch in his hand. So that Harukane branch. Kaze, I mean. I don't know why did they... well, I'll just take it by word. The flower which calls Spring's fort. It was a beautiful plant which year after year maintained its mysterious atmosphere. Its legend stretched back ages in the land of Vestria. It was this strange plant, the Harukane, which indicated the beginning of spring. Did Harukane blossom spring, or did spring cause the Harukane to blossom? All that was known was that this plant symbolized spring in this world. And there was a clan that had long prayed to the Harukane. They were called the Harukaze clan. Okay, so it was not a mistypo. Okay. As their name suggests, they raced around the world, just like the first winds of spring. Alright, I announce that spring will now come too for this nation. Bloom beautifully for us this year too, Harukane. Bran stood before the Harukane branch stuck in the ground before taking out a fan and starting to dance. Here we go! Ha! Ha! Something akin to an aura slowly started oozing from the branch as Bran started his Harukaze dance. It throbbed along like a heartbeat, matching the rhythm of his dancing. Okay, Harukane, time to awaken! Your long winter slumber is over! Sorry. Bran sped up his rhythm. The aura oozing from the branch also grew wider accordingly. Wow, it's just amazing. No matter how many times I see it. A bud sprouted from the Harukane branch, blossoming into a flower in the blink of an eye. This caused the air in the surrounding area to heat up, making it pleasantly warm. It was profoundly mysterious how tightly linked this plant was with spring weather. I don't know exactly what happened, but that was magnificent. The branch finally blossomed. It was a beautiful Harukane. A warm breeze blew as it blossomed. The plants around it did too, as if their hibernation was over. Spring has come again this year, the warm, hope-filled season of destiny. Cheers from the people could be heard throughout the town. But it wasn't just this town. Spring had begun spreading throughout the entire country. Noche bowed respectfully to Bran. On behalf of His Holiness, Prop Ninal, I thank you. You brought us spring once again, Bran. No, I'm just doing our clan's job is all. Alright, I'll be on the next nation. There are many other awaiting springs after all. Alright, I'll report your deeds to Lord Ninal. Take care. Of course. Bran, once again aboard his floating motar, flew away like a petal caught in a gust of wind. Then, in the blink of an eye, he was gone. He may just be a present-day living legend. Noche smiled gently before continuing his work in the warm spring air. Commander Garon, has word not come on the beginning of spring? We usually have sown our seeds by now, but it's still mighty cold. Countrymen were packed into the royal chambers. Farmers, restaurant owners, coachmen, all those who work depending on the coming of spring. It was important to them whether or not the seasons have shifted. But as time grew short this year, they raced to the Imperial Palace to confirm their hopes. Let us all calm down. Calm down, I said. However, their dignified ruler, Emperor Karaha, has yet to return from his important summit in Kusan. The only one there was Commander Garon, his close associate who had returned ahead of him. The weather has not warmed up yet, which means the ground too is still cold. It is still too early to sow your seeds. As farmers ourselves, we know that better than anyone. The problem is when we can start getting prepared. And if the farmers don't start planting their seeds soon, us greengrocers and restaurant owners won't have anything to put out for sale. It puts us coachmen in a bad position too, our job being to haul around produce and all. Climate is directly connected to people's livelihood. Its being so unstable is a big problem. Don't you military boys understand? Have you ever thought about who exactly makes your rations?
You haven't even given us, the ones carrying all this, the slightest bit of consideration.
The dissatisfaction level of the citizens continued to rise. Emperor Karaha would have been able to quell such discontent instantly. His ability was on another level. There were times Karaha's recklessness troubled him, but in this moment, he missed his presence. I wish you'd hurry back, Our Majesty. Or maybe... Garan had a disgusted look on his face as an intruder came flying in. It was a young man riding a peculiar floating mortar. Floating mortar. Sorry if I'm in a rush. I am Bran from the Harukaze clan, at your service. Oh, the Harukaze! We've been waiting for so long! Everyone stood in awe. Hurry now and bring forth spring! Our people have grown tired of waiting for it to come.
Got it, and apologies for the wait.
Alright, Haokane, time to blossom in all your glory. Bran stepped down from his motor-shaped transport, then got quickly prepared before starting his dance. Come to us, spring! Come to us, spring! A warm aura emanated from the Haokane. It filled the surrounding air like the heat from a fireplace. So warm! Look, even the plants in that vase over there have started blooming.
Spring has come!
And it wasn't just the Imperial Palace. It spread far and wide, even beyond the Imperial capital.
Oh, it's Archem! Whoa, it got warm so fast. Hey old man, have a look. It's gotten so warm those flowers over there have started to blossom.
Aren't I always telling you to call me Brando? But anyway, I see. Looks like it's finally that time of year, huh? Seems a member of the Harukaze clan is close. Couldn't be more grateful.
Those beautiful flowers in the sacred blade forest should bloom now. It's getting even me excited. Spring is a time for all to feel excited.
However, it is not the case that the Harukaze clan's influence is felt everywhere. Wolif, the desert capital, the changing seasons are hardly felt there, where it stays dry all year long. But that's exactly why it would be nice for them to feel at least a little change. So Bran, having to come to this land spreading his Harukane blossoms, would share spring with Wolef as well.
This flower is called a Harukane. Here, you can have one.
You're giving us this beautiful flower for free? How generous of you, brother.
That's right. I just hope it helps you to feel a little what spring is like.
Thanks. It smells wonderful.
Smiles grace the face of the people of these parched lands. Also among lands where industry was progressing.
Oh.
Here, blossom in all your glory, Harukane.
The Harukane blossom as Bran danced, spreading the aura of spring to the surrounding area. Huh. How beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful all the flowers are blooming. You are a godsend. We thank you, Bran of the Harukaze.
I'm just glad I could make you happy. Besides, it's really fun for me to bring spring to all these places like this.
I wish there was some way we could thank you. Oh, we put together an airship using our nation's technology. Why not ride it to the next nation?
An airship? Are you sure? I've always wanted to ride one.
Yes, of course. Roton, would you mind sending him off?
No problem. Where's your next destination?
Kusan, please. If it's Kusan you're going to, the leaders of every nation along with the master should still be there.
Oh shoot!
Well, we did not reach Kusan, but let's pretend we did.
The master? I mean, I do know about the legend of Master Varuna, but...
It's not him. The second master has made his appearance. By all means, please try to meet him.
Wow! The second master? You serious? I'm looking forward to it.
Spring is a season full of anticipation. Even Brand himself popped up his chest as he climbed aboard the airship and made his departure. The Battle of Kusan. The barrier that had protected Kusan for 1,000 years was lost to a magic site sacred. Stolen by Valifor of the Six Demons. His demon army then launched an all-out attack on Kusan, turning the world's most beautiful water capital into a ghastly battlefield. However, the men who fought back were imbued with the godly power of the second Master Kun. The great demon Valifor fell to their counterattack. Furthermore, the angels looking to take advantage of this drove him away by creating a new barrier. A short time passed since then. The victorious humans poured their efforts into restoring their town, the site of their heroic battle, soon restoring it to its original level of functionality. Yay! Looks like all the basic restorations are complete.
Should be. More adjustments will have to be made, but it could be said that the town is functioning as normal. I'm just happy to see smiles on everyone's faces again.
And it is all thanks to the Master's efforts. It wasn't just me, it's because we all put our heads together on this. Right? Seems the power of unity is unlimited after all. Okay, hold on. I cannot believe how quickly reconstruction was complete. It's all thanks to everyone's hard work. Surely the original God King was looking out for us as well. It really was amazing, and we should be thankful for Roton's inventions too. I sincerely thank you all. As a representative of Kusan, I am eternally grateful. And I would like to thank you again as well, Shmuel. All I did was believe in human potential. It is quite impressive how quickly the restorations had been completed up to this point.
However, it may not be wise to keep so many important people with their own nations to look after, tied to this place for too long.
Surely they are worried for their homelands. I sent Garan back early, but he's a military man. He's no help with political affairs. It set a bad example for Rapimania as well for their Pope to be gone too long. I should return soon. I think it should be fine since we still got Defret and Roton. Though as president myself, I get the feeling I might be chastised for wandering about. I can't see that. Everyone, I have no words to express my gratitude for all this. But would it be okay to have you stay just a little longer? It doesn't feel right disbanding so abruptly. I'd at least like you to attend our memorial banquet. Surely we can do that? Agree everyone? The group consented with smiling faces. A memorial banquet for the restoration of Kusan was held in the palace courtyard. Tables and buffet-style food were lined up in the courtyard like an all-you-can-eat buffet party. There was an abundance of seafood, seeing as Kusan is an island nation. But since it was located in the middle of the continent, there were food from all over the world. The variety of dishes using food from all over had the group hungry before they even started eating. Seldor took the stage and gripped the mic. Gentlemen, you all did well in battle. As with the reconstruction afterwards, I cannot thank all enough for your efforts. I'd like to thank each and every one of you personally, but you all seem too hungry for that right now. A strained laughter broke out among the crowd as Seldor smiled wryly. Battling, then rebuilding, both were equally taxing. It was torture making everyone wait so long with such delicious food and drink lined up before them. Let us get to it! Let the memorial banquet be! Just then, as Seldor sympathized with how everyone must be feeding, was about to get things started. What's this roaring sound? It's so intense I can feel it reverberating inside my gut. Could it be another surprise demon attack? What's going on? Shouldn't the barrier be keeping the demons from closing in on Kusan? The venue was in an uproar. Many were ready to flee. However, there were some who looked on in amazement. Huh? I feel like I've heard this somewhere before.
Same here. It's from that whatchamacallit that's always taking care of us, isn't it? Seems so.
Master, what is that? Bergamon ascended the stage before grabbing the mic from Seldor. What? Wait, sorry everyone, please calm down. This has to be the sound of our airship's engines. Now that you mention it, it does sound like it. I'm just glad it wasn't some baddies trying to attack us again.
Maybe someone was so worried about how long the president's been wandering about they came to see him.
Don't talk about me like I'm some sort of troublesome brat! Shortly thereafter, something in the form of an airship could be seen up in the sky. But then, a peculiar motor-like object came flying down from it. What is that? I've never seen a mode of transport like that. Prepare yourself, Master. It might be an enemy. Should we shoot it down with an arrow while we still can?
Hold on a second. I've read about this in a book. That vehicle's unique to the legendary Harukaze clan.
The Harukaze clan?
I see. Must be Bran.
A peace fell over the venue as the name Bran and Harukaze clan were spoken. The atmosphere grew warm and cheerful as if spring itself had already sprung. Hello, sorry for barging in like this. What a cheerful guy. Is everyone in the Harukaze clan this flashy? Sorry for being so conspicuous. You all weren't in the middle of something, were you? Such a lively atmosphere is always welcome. Kun soon felt joyous himself due to the influence of Bran's cheerfulness. Good to see you this year too, Bran. We're so grateful. Saldor, glad to see you're doing well. Pope Ninal, spring has already come to Rapamania.
Thank you very much. I guess it is about time of the year, huh? The people were eagerly awaiting your arrival, given we're so far north. Were they rude at all?
Not one bit. In fact, I was so happy with how kindly everyone's treating me.
Glad to hear it.
Emperor Karaha is already spring in the Empire as well. Thank you. Seems our fields will be full of delicious vegetables this year as well. It sounds like you've gotten through quite a lot, Bergamon, but congrats on taking up the presidency. Thanks. It makes me blush, hearing it said again. But more importantly, did you visit my country too? Of course, they even transported me here as a way of thanking me. So that's what's happened.
Let me thank you again, Bran of the Harukaze clan. I'm Hakuma, next in line to lead the wolf tribe. We have met before, but do you remember me?
You're from the Twin-Fanged Wolf village. I'm so happy to be able to see you here again, and spring has come to your village as well.
I see. I'm sure that was a relief to everyone. Thank you. Oh, please let me greet you too. I can't believe I'm meeting someone from the Harukaze clan. I'm Gabu. I'm eternally grateful for being able to meet you, Bran.
Eternally grateful? You're gonna make me blush. Nice to meet you, Gabu. You all seem quite elated. Is Bran really that impressive a guy? Rest assured, Master, he may be impressive, but he's still no match for you. Golly. Oh my god, Excalibur. Whew. I feel a strange aura coming from Bran. Is he from some sort of special human clan? It's understandable neither of you would know. The Harukaze clan is possibly unique to this continent. The Harukaze clan is the clan which calls forth spring, so to speak. Their special rituals bring a clear feeling of spring to the areas in which they are performed. Calling forth spring? Special rituals? What do you mean by all this? Just look and see. It is a magnificent ritual after all. But you must be exhausted, Bran. The ritual can wait until tomorrow. How long are you staying? I was planning on a week. And Saldor, these people here, they have an incredibly mysterious atmosphere about them, don't they? Oh, pardon me. This man here. I'm Kun. I'm technically the second master. Nice to meet you. Okay, I don't know why it bugged, but it bugged for some reason. Huh? You're the master I've been hearing about? The real deal? For now, at least. And I'm Excalibur. Nice to meet you. I'm Shmiel. Nice to meet you, Shmiel.
And you'll be surprised to hear this. I myself am a spirit who goes by the proud name of Orto.
Whoa, you're all way more amazing than me. Bran's honest display of surprise made Orto feel clearly proud. The group gathered together once again in the courtyard the morning after the memorial banquet.
We're finally gonna be able to see the Harukaze ceremony! I was too excited to even sleep yesterday. Oh, have you heard what sort of ceremony it is?
Gabu told me last night. Just hearing about it got me all excited.
I'm sure even you're gonna be surprised, Orto. Guess we'll have to see what he has in store.
I'm feeling kind of nervous. I've never cared much about spring coming to Vestria before. I wonder what things will be like. Meanwhile, it appears Bran had been making his preparations. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Alright then, let the Harukaze ceremony begin. The venue erupted in applause. The atmosphere was like that of a festival. Bran then started to dance. Here we go! Ha! Ha! Buds then sprouted from the plant Bran was holding, diffusing a peculiar aura all around. What's that? Get back, Master! X gripped his sword in preparation for a fight. He was preparing himself in case something were to happen. But Kun held X back. X, wait, just look! It was a gently warm, spring-like aura. Everyone felt comforted by this sudden impulse. Alright, Harukane, it's time to bring spring to this land as well. Bran was cheerful and energetic as he happily danced and prayed. As the Harukaze buds began to flower, it gave off more of an aura than ever before. It's so warm. What a curiously comforting feeling. This aura really makes it feel like spring has come. It feels like being held in the arms of an original God King. I wish I could always feel this way. It is quite amazing. No matter machine could put out this much warmth. One by one, the leaders of each nation began to feel deeply emotional. So this is spring. The scent of the flowers was quite comforting.
Look, Kun! All the other plants in the courtyard are starting to bloom as well! Even the bugs are all active now, sucking all the flower sweet nectar! Spring has really come to life!
All of Kusan grew gradually warmer. Spring has arrived throughout the nation. I'm sorry, the voice crack.
It is so exhilarating!
Thank you, Bran. The Harukaze ceremony was wonderful. One of our world's treasures. You're very welcome. I'm just happy to have been able to do my job. The cheerful atmosphere was energized by the beautiful flowers and rhythmic dancing, exciting all around. Right, I used to have fun with my friends like this in my old world too, didn't I? Memories of cherry blossoms parties loomed in the back of Kun's mind. Let's have a cherry blossom party, everyone! Kun suggested they all do this in the courtyard where the Harukane were in full bloom. However, their responses came as a surprise. Oh.
Cherry blossom party? What's that?
Oh, didn't expect to hear that. Kun, but aren't we already here looking at and admiring these beautiful flowers? I mean, you're not wrong, but it's not just that. Kun scratched the back of his head. It seems the people of this world were not familiar with the customs of cherry blossom parties. The cherry blossom party I'm talking about isn't just about looking at flowers. Let's exaggerate. It's a party where we can all have fun, enjoying luxurious food and delicious drinks. Oh, a party, huh? Sounds interesting. I also like all manners of festivals. Allow me to lend a hand.
The events held in your homeland are quite intriguing, Kun. Let's do it!
I agreed, Gabu. I'll take part as well. No doubt about it, seeing as it's an event from Master's homeland. Please let me help out as well, Master. Thanks, everyone!
Sorry to interrupt your fun, but isn't there something we're forgetting? King Karaha, President Bergamon, will our stay here not cause trouble for our homelands?
Well, I have an outstanding vassal back home. There's no problem me staying a little longer. Golly! Wow, I cannot believe they are very aware of the rulers not being there. Unlike unlike Anna's Bachelor Island. Oh my god. What? I was like, who the hell is guarding the nation? Sorry, Anados, but I'm gonna have to come for your neck for that one. And I have Defric and Roton and Styria. There should be no problem leaving things in their hands.
Having faith enough to entrust all that to them, that is quite valuable in it and of itself.
We all have our own parts to play. As our nation's leaders, it's our job to build bonds with other nations. I really hope you will join too, Lord Ninel. Well said, King Karaha. I feel the same way, Pope Ninel.
Understood. Okay then, please let me join as well.
Lord Kara, there's so much work to be done. Please hurry back soon. When is Lord Ninel going to get back? I cannot deal with this much longer. I should have brought him back with me. Huh. Where the hell is he wandering about? I wonder. I get the feeling I heard someone complaining just now, but surely that was just my imagination, right?
Anyway, what exactly do we have to do to prepare for this cherry blossom party?
Right, well I think this courtyard should do the spot. Was thinking of just having a little party. I'd just like to get us some food, drinks, and some desserts. We'll need to set up our spot, so let's split up the work. Everyone then splits up and started working on their own task.
Lord Seldor, shall I have the palace kitchen prepare you some food?
Are you sure? You already made so much for the party yesterday. You should at least take the day off.
Thank you for looking out for us, Lord Seldor. But there are still many dishes we'd like you to try. Please allow us to make them.
I see. Then please don't force yourself. Then please just don't force yourself. My goodness, the tone did not, it was not said right.
Right, leave it to us.
Give us cask of all the sake from here to here, I mean. Karaho voluntarily, personally to procure drinks, spoke casually. Huh, all of this in cask, huh? Cask, that's a whole lot, you know. That doesn't matter, and I will not say it again. Bring them to the Imperial courtyard at once. As you wish. Whoa, what?
Oh, hello, it's Guy and Majuro.
Hey, what's all this rumbling about?
Yeah, it feels like an earthquake. The plates and cups are gonna fall and break.
Coming through! It's you! I was wondering who that was, but looks like it was President Bergamon. So I'm guessing that was the sound of the airship's engine. There was a quick favor I need to ask. I need a big load of sweets right now. What? That's not something we handle so suddenly. We still have our own preparations to take care of.
What can we even say to Bergamon? But Guy, to deny the request of a nation's president.
Like I care he's president or king or whatever. This is my shop and my kitchen. Sorry, you're right. Guess there are things even you, Guy, the world's top chef, can't handle. What's that? What did you say? I'm sorry. Let's just forget about what I said. There are things even you can't do, right, Guy? Shut up. Of course I can do it. How dare you mock me?
Guy, that's different from what you said before, isn't it?
Majuro, how about you quit the yapping and get working already? We're gonna whip up loads of sweets right quick.
Okay.
Sorry, I really am. This is a big request we're taking on. You'd best remember that. Meanwhile, others were casually going about preparing the venue.
Well, it would be nice if I could just lay out a sheet and relax.
Sounds nice to be able to relax like that. I'm just glad things are progressing so easily. The group seemed to be quite at ease, but... Excuse me, coming through. Whoa, look at all this. Decorations, foods, and drink were all brought at once, likely arranged by each nation's representative. It was a far cry from the norm, with a sort of nobility about it. This is different from the cherry blossom parties I'm used to. Alright everyone, cheers! Cheers! The overly extravagant cherry blossom party has begun in Kusan Palace. The food, the drinks, the desserts, the decorations, everything was extravagantly luxurious. This is different from the cherry blossom parties I'm used to, but I guess that's okay sometimes. However, familiar scenes continue to unfold, one after another. This sake's pretty good. How about another, Lord Seldor? I would like that. Allow me to pour you another too, King Karaha. This dish is so good, you all need to try it. We ordered these sweets from Bistro Guy. They taste wonderful.
Wow, they all taste so good.
This is good too. Master, why don't you try it?
How delicious! All these tasty things to eat.
Wow, acting like they have all the money in the world. Golly!
How about you? How about you look at the flowers too instead of focusing on the food and drinks? That's why we're here, huh?
Seems it's function over aesthetics no matter what world you're in. Just loving how lively it is. This is what cherry blossom parties should be like. But it still feels like something's missing. What could it be? But these Harukani plants, they really do have truly beautiful flowers.
But on the other hand, they only bloom during this time of year. Additionally, it appears they don't bloom naturally without the Harukaze clan's efforts.
How strange. So they're of some heavenly origin that requires a special ritual, huh?
What do you think about that, Bran? Does the Harukaze clan have legends like our wolf tribe has about the Sword of Light?
Oh, I guess it would be this. As if remembering something, Bran pulls a single branch from his basket and has a large bud on it. That seems different from the Harukane. It's a legendary flower in our clan. It's said that if you can make these flowers bloom with song, then good luck will come to you. But even in our clan's long history, none have been able to make it bloom, so this is a sort of charm. Oh, that's quite an interesting story. What the heck, sorry? Oh my god, Karaha!
King Karaha, your face is red. You've drunk too much, haven't you?
Don't be so harsh, Akuma. Then how about this, everyone? Let's have a little song competition to see who can make this legendary flower bloom.
You're drunk. Who would accept such a childish challenge?
I won't be beaten, Emperor. Well then, let the singing begin.
Yay! I want to try too. Seems like everyone's pretty hammered.
But that's okay, Hakuma. Looks like everyone's having fun anyway. Anyway, I figured out what this party's missing. It's karaoke. Karaoke? What's that? Basically, we take turns singing songs we like. It's really exciting for everyone involved. The only problem is what to do for the music itself. Hey Bergamon, is there anything like a device with music stored in it in this world? We should try asking Roton. Hey Roton, we got a karaoke machine or something like that? Morn, how about you stop messing around over there and get back to your country? No need to yell. Anyway, sorry, I'll be right back after this. I'll even bring you something delicious to drink later. Bergamon seemed to be trying to coax Roton using his comms device. Seems like I got him to understand. Looks like he'll be bringing it presently. But that's gonna take a while, won't it? Surely the party will be wrapping up by the time he gets here. As he spoke, a ground-shaking roar followed by a cloud of dust could be heard coming from afar. Let me check if my mic is still working. Yep, looks like it's still good. It grew closer and closer. What's that? And what's that huge package in tow? What the hell is that? I bring a parcel addressed to Bergamon. Please sign here. That voice, could it be Conrad? Kun, long time no see. I'm testing my ability to control this mechanical doll from afar. Oh, that's amazing! How about you join our cherry blossom party too, Conrad? As much as I would love to take part, there is another experiment I must take care of today, so sorry. I see, that's unfortunate. We can do it some other time. Good luck with your experiment. Sounds good, thank you. You take care too, Kun. The mechanical doll returned to Styria at high speed. Amazing! Oh, and here's the karaoke machine. I knew you could do it, Roton. That was almost too fast, wasn't it? What's going on with Styria's technological prowess? Alright everyone, let us get things started. The karaoke machine was set up and turned on. Amazingly, it was filled with songs recorded from all over Vestria to sing.
Can't believe this is even possible. What a technological powerhouse Styria is.
Huh, now let us all sing the songs we love. Whoever can make the Harukaze clan's legendary flower boom wins. Let's all do our best. But it is also fine just singing for the fun of it. The stage was set up with giant speakers, as if a lavish karaoke competition were about to take place. Like I said, this was way different from the karaoke I know. Let the first Cherry Blossom Karaoke competition begin! Up on the stage, Karaha declared the event had begun. I will be going first, so everyone listen closely. Sounds good, King Karaha. Get into it! Everyone around was whistling, creating a bustling atmosphere. All seems to be enjoying their drink. And before the stage, amongst all the spectators, stood the bud of Harukaze-Kan's legendary flower. Whoever could make it hear their song would be the winner. Now I will sing a song from my homeland. Start the music! Karaha snapped his finger, and the karaoke machine started. The sound of drums played from the speaker. What is... Okay, well, I guess we gotta sing. Our Imperial Army, the strongest in the world. His strong and bold baritone voice echoed throughout the venue. Oh, he's already setting the bar pretty high, isn't he?
I can't believe how good at singing King Karaha is. I wasn't expecting that.
Amazing! He didn't already win this though, did he? Woo! Karaha finished singing. Everyone focused on the legendary bud. However, it didn't respond at all. Ugh, no good, huh? And I was so proud of how much effort I put into that. But you were so amazing. It's not just about how good you are, but whether or not this flower likes what you're singing. We might have to try out a few things. Alright, I'll be taking the mic next. I'm sure a song of holy praise would resonate with this flower. Ninal then took the mic from Karaha on stage. It's up to you, Lord Ninal.
Right, leave it to me. Listen close, everyone. This is Isario hymn number 312. His love is deep.
You are always looking out for us, our Father. He sang in a high pitch and beautiful soprano voice. Oh, that was the wrong. You are. Wait. Let's do it. You are always looking out for us, our Father. Yeah. But it wasn't just a beautiful voice singing. His praise of God could be felt through his words. All around were listening closely, entranced by this singing. La 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 la. As Nile finished singing, the venue was flooded by an uproaring applause.
That's our Lord Nile. What a beautiful singing voice.
I completely misinterpreted that. Not. Yeah.
No, it was nothing really. It's just my gift for my faith in God.
But the legendary flower did not react. It didn't feel like it had changed at all from a bud.
Seems my faith is not strong enough just yet.
Who's going next?
I'd like to hear you try and sing, Shmuel.
Like I'd sing in front of so many people. There's no way I'm getting up on stage. And I will go next. I'll give some rock and roll, which is popular in Styria right now, a try. An electric sound unheard of up until now came echoing through the speakers. Amazing! Sounds like an electric guitar. Never thought I'd hear something like that in this world too. Everyone get pumped! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! One's body couldn't help but respond to the profoundly deep rhythm. And it wasn't just a guitar, there were also the roaring of drums along with a plucky bass line. Bergomon then started singing with an alternative style voice. The sound produced by all that overlapping formed a unique chorus of its own. This was rock and roll. Yeah! Bergomon wrapped up his song. The venue erupted in excitement. However, the bud still did not react. That didn't do it either, huh? How are you supposed to get this bud to flower? Why don't you give it a try, Bran? I've tried many countless times myself, but I couldn't even get it to twitch. Quite a tough customer. Might be a good idea to have some spirit power like Orto's on our side.
How? But Orto's already drunk himself to sleep.
Just as you expected from Orto. Well, we've been singing one by one up until now, so how about we sing in pairs?
Oh, so duet. Might be worth trying.
But wouldn't it be hard to put together a duo like that on such a short notice? Then Guardian and I will give it a go. We've teamed up a few times before. You good, Guardian? Understood. I will be honored to perform a duet with you, Lord Seldor. The pair then ascended to the stage. La la la. Seldor had an elegant Enka-like singing voice. Guardian harmonized in support. And it wasn't just their singing, they both held complementary instruments in their hands. Yay! But even still, the bud did not respond. You've gotta be kidding me. I'm amazed it still hasn't responded at all.
Now I can see how it hasn't bloomed in hundreds of years.
Wait, Master hasn't sung yet. I'm sure Master's beautiful voice will make it bloom. Oh goodness. Don't make such a big ask, X. I don't think it'd be any easier for me. I'm sure you can do it, Master. I guarantee it.
I bet Master's voice would make it react. How about you give it a try?
Alright then, I'll try. Just know that the songs I sing aren't from this world. All I know from here is the war song I learned from Arkham before at the military academy. He grabbed the mic and sang, but naturally the bud did not react. Wonder if something's wrong with this bud or something. Boran! It's Bran. It's always been like this, which is why it's called the legendary flower. Seems we'll all have to try and give it a go. How about you, Hakuma?
I feel the same as Shmuel. I don't want to sing in front of everyone.
I see. Guess that can't be helped. The pressure would be intense for you after hearing Master's beautiful singing voice and all.
What's that, X? You're saying I'm not as good at singing as Kun?
You would have to sing to prove otherwise. Just gracefully accept your defeat. Anyway, I'll be singing later, and you're not singing, or rather, you can't sing, can't you, Hakuma?
Don't mock me! I'll sing!
Hakuma was stirred up more easily than normal, as if the drink had taken effect. He then shyly ascended to the stage, taking the mic in his hand.
This is a legendary song among the wolf tribe. You'd best all listen close.
Hakuma then started singing, and everyone around went wild, but still the bud didn't respond.
Looks like my song was a failure.
That's not true. You have a great voice, Hakuma. All we have left is X and Gabu. Which of you is gonna sing first? I will go.
Huh, considering how pushy you are towards everyone else, I'm sure you're pretty good at singing yourself.
What do you mean? I've never really sung any songs before. Oh, but I see. Still, no one feels more for Master than I. I will sing a song with praise our Master that I heard before in Rapimania. Oh, our guiding hand, feed to all humanity. Oh, his voice is more amazing than I thought it'd be. He's like a tenor opera singer. Amazing, X.
Damn, you really brought it, X. And I have to admit, you've got a beautiful voice.
All were surprised seeing X in such a different light. His voice was of otherworldly beauty.
I would love someone as talented as you to sing in Izario's choir. That was so cool, X.
As everyone was getting excited, Brand's eyes opened wide. Whoa, the bud moved a little just now. No way, seems the legend of X has begun.
Do your best, X, not much longer.
La, la, la. The group cautiously watched as the bud changed. However, slightly, the bud was definitely fidgeting, suggesting it may be about to bloom. But after opening that tiny bit, it came to a halt. It then returned back to its bud state. From that point forward, it did not react. Huh, no good, huh?
Wow, that was so close! But that was amazing, X.
Huh, a magnificent performance.
That's the first time I've ever seen the bud respond. You're amazing, X.
I see. I mean, I'm happy as long as Master's happy. You're up last, Gabu. Here's the mic.
Okay. Actually, I wanted to sing the same song that X sang. I mean, I practiced it so much since I was really young.
Huh, then it's a showdown.
I won't be beaten. I have an overwhelming advantage when it comes to practice after all.
Very well. Let our feeling toward Master determine who's the victor. Gabu, show us how you feel about Master.
Gabu then ascended to the stage. My expectations are high, seeing as he's been practicing this since he was little.
It seems even Nino's expectations were high. As Pope, she seemed pleased by Gabu, who never took a day off from practicing his chants. Then, with everyone's focusing on him, Gabu finally opened his mouth. However...
Wow!
Huh? Everyone stood around, still with their mouths wide open. The pitch of Gabu's singing voice was clearly very off. All were stunned. They were confused by this unimaginable performance. Naturally, the bud did not react. On stage, Gabu sang his heart away until the very end, happily and without holding back. However, he looked blankly at the reactions on everyone's faces upon finishing his song. There was no applause as there has been up until now. Everyone just stood there speechless. My goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Ooh, the secondhand embarrassment I just got.
Huh? What's the matter, everyone?
Oh, as everyone was searching for something to say, X suddenly opened his mouth. You're so bad at this, Gabu.
Huh?
The X-like honest yet malice-free opinion sent a shockwave through the venue. It was very typical of X, as if he wasn't able to read the room at all. X? Huh? What's the matter, Master? X had a blank expression on his face. Meanwhile, on stage, Gabu was slowly beginning to realize the situation.
I sucked, didn't I? That's not true, Gabu. You tried really hard, didn't you? How should I put it? You have a very unique voice.
That's our Master, declaring such a tone-deaf performance to be unique. What a wordsmith you are. I am seriously about to hit this guy with a freaking... Anyway. Shut up already, X!
I'm so bad at singing, and to think I've been practicing for so long. I've tried so hard.
Gabu was on the verge of tears before suddenly tossing aside the mic and running off.
Gabu! Please don't follow me!
Gabu quickly disappeared from the venue. X was scolded by everyone after this, with the party ending on a sour note.
Did you find him, Kun?
Not a trace. The group searched all throughout Kusan but couldn't find Gabu anywhere. Around 2 days had passed since the incident at the Cherry Blossom party. Kusan isn't that big of a place. Don't know how we haven't found him given how long we've searched. Aren't you supposed to be back in your kingdoms? What do you mean 2 days passed? You are irresponsible. Lord, would he have mercy? I'd never expected this would have happened. Wonder what happened with him.
Gabu, I wonder what got him so worked up. Wonder if he hasn't gotten himself caught up in something. I am sure he's safe, assuming he hasn't left the area. No human ruffian would be any match for him anyway.
Sorry, Master. It seems my careless words must have hurt Gabu.
I shouldn't have took out this flower in the first place. I am truly sorry. Even if I failed in supporting him properly.
After encouraging one another, they part once again to go look for Gabu.
Gabu, seriously, where did you go? Surely you haven't gone far, right?
Not long before this, shortly after Gabu had run away from the party, Gabu ran through the streets in tow, crying as he did.
Wait, what? You've been crying for 2 days? Lord, wouldn't he have mercy? Is your body okay? How embarrassing. Why did I do that? I was so sure I was singing well. I really thought so. I can't face everyone now. I'm not good enough to be with them, as foolish as I am.
As Gabu cried, he continued to run aimlessly through town. He then suddenly heard the sound of a familiar voice singing.
Huh. La la la. That voice, could it be?
Gabu could hear it coming from deep down a small path he entered as if being led by the voice. There, he came across a small opening. The square was crowded with people pushing up against one another.
What's going on?
A man sat on some boxes in the center of the crowd, singing beautifully and playing with his guitar. Gabu clearly remembered him. He had seen him before in a small tavern. His mysterious, charming voice has instantly captured the hearts of the spectators. Even now, everyone in the small square was listening intently to his singing. Some were even crying. Gabu made his way to the front of the crowd before fixing his gaze upon him.
7! I knew it was you!
La la la! He strummed his guitar one last time before bringing the song to an end. Thank you for listening, everyone. You made me so happy. That was so amazing! Encore, please! Where you're singing next? You need to let us know. I'll be seeing you all again sometime, somewhere. All the spectators seemed satisfied. Then they all left, sharing looks with one another, suggesting they wanted to hear more. Gabu called out to 7.
Excuse me, 7.
Huh? Oh, I know you.
I'm Gabu, the one who was traveling with Kun.
How unexpected it is to meet you here. Is Kun in this town as well?
Yes, though now's not such a good time.
7 seemed to be trying to guess at why Gabu appeared so uncomfortable. Something's going on. Wanna tell me? Gabu took them up on that, spilling out all the emotions he was holding inside his chest. He talked about the Cherry Blossom party and the karaoke competition that was just held, and how Gabu embarrassed himself by greatly overestimating his own abilities at that competition. I see. So this was all to get some legendary flower to blossom. 7 folded his arms, nodding as if reflecting upon what he was hearing. I see what's happening. So then, what do you want to do? I'm sure everyone's worried you having run off like that, this and all. I think you should go back and talk to them. None of them will make fun of you.
I know. They're good people. It was just me running off on my own, causing problems for everyone else.
So, what are you gonna do? Return to the palace?
No. I can't face them at this point. I want to get better at singing, and I want to surprise everyone by getting that flower to bloom. I'm fine now, I just want to put them at ease. But I know it's impossible with my current abilities. So please, Seven, won't you teach me how to sing?
Knew you were gonna say that.
Is that not okay?
I can tell from your eyes how serious you are, so I want to help you out.
Really?
The only problem is how much time we have left.
Oh, well, we have 4 days, including today. That's how long Brand said he would be here.
I see. Well, we should be able to get you to improve quite a bit in 4 days.
Really? It's in just 4 days?
But I make no compromises when it comes to music. Your training will be considerably arduous. You're prepared for that?
Yes, I'll do my best.
Gabu responded with a smile on his face. However, he couldn't have imagined what was in store for him. He knew not of the hellish training Seven would put him through. Seven still wore a gentle smile on his face. Alright, let's go. I found a cave just outside town which will be perfect for practice.
I'm looking forward to it, Seven.
And here we are. No one ever comes around, making it the perfect place to practice songs. Seven guided Gabu to a cave outside of Kusan. There was a large tent pitched up inside it.
Are we gonna be staying overnight in this tent?
Yeah, seeing as you can't sing at normal inns.
So singing on a daily basis is just a given for you. Amazing. Must have been hard carrying around such a large tent like that, yeah.
Actually, it was specially made for me by an inventor who goes by the name Pong. Oh, I know that guy. It's an amazing item which can be folded to an extremely small size, about that of a guitar pick.
Wow, that's awesome. And speaking of Pong, he's that wandering genius inventor, isn't he?
Good you know him. Anyway, let's get inside. The inside looked like a small room. It was furnished in a way unthinkable of someone who was traveling. It's already getting late today, and I'm sure both our throats are tired from singing. We'll start your training tomorrow. Feel free to relax for now.
Understood.
The two ate a simple meal, talked about recent events before finally going to bed. Then the following morning. Alright, let's begin your training.
Looking forward to it, Seven.
First off, let's see what you're working with. Would you mind sing for me now, Gabu?
Sure.
Gabu began singing the hymn of his master. He had sang the day before with Seven to accompany him on guitar. What? I'm sorry. Gabu began singing the hymn of his master he had sang the day before with Seven accompanying him on guitar. But he did so with an embarrassed looking smile on his face. It seemed he was shy about singing with just the two of them. A moment later, Seven stopped playing his guitar. Gabu, why are you smiling?
Oh, I'm feeling a little embarrassed.
Gabu was a little scared by Seven's sudden change, but Seven's sharp gaze did not loosen. You're embarrassed? Are you saying you're smiling like that just to throw me off? What exactly is singing to you?
Oh, I apologize.
I'm not exactly looking for an apology. It's just that I'm helping you you like this because you said you really wanted to get better at singing. Do you really have the motivation? If you're just gonna mess around, then sorry, but I can't help you.
No, I'm serious. I seriously want to get better. Sorry about before. One more, please.
Got it. I'm trusting you. Now pull yourself together and we'll start again. Seven began playing the guitar once more. Gabu began singing again, this time more seriously. And then... Is that what you call giving it your all?
Guess I do suck after all.
My. This is gonna be even harder than I had imagined. But I won't give up. I'm betting on your potential, Gabu. We have 3 days, including today. We're gonna train like crazy.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear you! You think you can sing with such a weak voice? Say that once more!
Oh, okay.
Gabu responded in a loud voice as tears streamed down his face. Then they switched from basic vocal training to a more hellish regime. Now's not the time to cry. Now copy what I do. That's totally wrong. Both how you're opening your mouth as well as your throat. Haven't you heard that your voice comes from your stomach? Are you breathing with your abdomen? I'm sorry, I've never heard about that. Guess it can't be helped. We'll just have to keep trying.
I'll do my best.
The hellish training continued on from then. Gabu was already spending every second of his time training. Deep within the cave, and not knowing what was happening outside, he lost all sense of time. Gabu continued singing until he was totally worn out and passed out as soon as the lessons were over. But it wasn't all painful. Before falling asleep, he was serenaded by Seven. His mysterious, charming singing put Gabu at ease. This song helped him fall pleasantly asleep and awake eagerly the next morning. That voice was magical. Morning, Gabu. Let's do our best today.
For sure, Seven.
The hellish training was brutal. With Seven instructing him, Gabu felt he could keep it up. What? Another day passed, and it was night. Alright, that should do it for today. You did well, Gabu.
Okay, it was all thanks to you, Seven.
You've improved remarkably from when we first started. I'm sure everyone will be surprised.
Really? I'm happy to hear that.
It's all because you are so willingly acceptive of my harsh training. There are many who insist on doing it their own way and never end up improving. And in that respect, it's great how capable you are of absorbing things, Gabu.
Feel like I might go a bit crazy being complimented like that. But I'm happy.
Your training ends tomorrow, but there are some things I'd like you to have before that. Take these. After he spoke, Seven first strummed his guitar before he started to sing. Oh, la la, la la la. It was the lullaby song he had sung to him before he went to sleep. It was gentle yet profound. Just hearing it, one could feel its soothing effects on both mind and body. How you inspired me to make this song, Gabu. Facing, fighting, and overcoming your own shames. It's a song meant to cheer you on.
Is that so? That must be why I could feel it penetrating my very body and soul.
I'm also giving you these. You'll need a mic and costume for the concert the day after tomorrow, right?
Whoa! What a cool costume! Are you sure I can wear this?
Of course you can. Even I used to make sure to use that jacket and mic for important concerts.
And that Harakane print is on point. Amazing!
So, when we train extra hard tomorrow, you're gonna wear that costume as if it's the real deal. We're gonna surprise everyone and fight hard for that legendary flower.
Right! I'll do my best till the very end, Seven!
The two put their fists together, getting more pumped than ever before. Oh. Looks like it's finally time to say goodbye to Kusan.
And we never did end up finding Gabu, huh?
I'd like to search more, but we do need to be heading back soon. Sorry, I should have been the one to take responsibility and look for him. The nation's leaders, along with Bran of the Harukaze, made their preparations and were ready to leave. Don't apologize, we should be thanking you for helping us search for so many days. We couldn't find them anywhere in town, no matter how hard we looked. It is possible that Gabu may have left the town altogether. Even though they felt something pulling at them, the group tearfully began saying their goodbyes. However, just then...
Everyone, sorry to worry you all.
Is that Gabu? Thank goodness he found him.
But what's he wearing? He looks nothing at all like he usually does.
You look so cool. You look so cool, Gabu. That outfit is on point.
It looks pretty hard rock, doesn't it?
But why exactly? Seems like we made it just in the nick of time. Thank goodness. Seven! So you were with him, huh? Gabu actually asked me to give him some lessons. We've been training in a cave outside of Kusan. Ugh, so I see. You and our blind spot all along. Gabu, you had us worried.
X, I'm sorry.
I should be the one to apologize. Even Master yelled at me. It was my words that hurt you, Gabu.
No, it's fine. It's only because you were so clear with me that I was able to face myself. And I also apologize for worrying everyone. I am truly sorry. You're all about to leave, right? I have a favor to ask. Please let me have one more try at that legendary flower.
Gabu! I wish the same as well. Gabu trained really hard. Please give him a chance. As the group looked at one another, they knew they already had an answer. The karaoke machine was already gone, but it appeared 7 with a company on guitar in its place. Gabu took the mic in his hand, in front of everyone, and took a big deep breath. Gabu was never good at standing before others. He could feel his anxiety welling up again. He was anxious as to whether the fruits of his labor over the past few days would pay off. But he was not alone. Ready to do it, Gabu?
Yes, please. Everyone, please listen. This is the age of Gabu.
Oh. Oh! The melody was slow at first, like a sleep-inducing lullaby, like Gabu reading a book late at night. However, it slowly built into something more akin to rock and roll. At first listen, the rough melody seemed very much unlike Gabu. However, la la la. Oh, it matches Gabu's singing voice. Gabu, so these are the kinds of songs you can sing. And that's not all. His singing skills have improved far beyond what he was capable of before.
I can't believe he was able to improve this much in such a short period of time. How incredible! It doesn't appear it is only that thanks to 7's training. This must just be how Gabu's sincerity took shape.
You're amazing, Gabu! Yay! 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 The crowd erupted. Gabu's unexpected singing voice had everyone incredibly excited. And then the legendary flower responded. Just like with X, it started to squirm. This just might be what gets it done. Everyone was thinking this. Whoa! Yeah! Oh, yeah, sorry. Gabu let out an aggressive shout at the end, finishing up his song. Kun and the gang let out a great cheer as everyone excitedly raised their fists in the air. And then the legendary flower. But just like what happened with X, just when it seemed close, it ultimately returned to its bud state. It was close, however the disappointment was drowned out by the applause directed at Gabu. Gabu, what a wonderful singing voice you have.
Thank you very much, X. Thank you for giving me the strength to do this, 7.
It's you who tried so hard. I only helped a little, is all.
Everyone, thank you so much for giving someone like me another chance to sing.
Whew, I'm sorry if I cannot recreate that. I literally read through 3 different stories today, and I'm about to read another one in XXOphia.
The flower didn't bloom in the end. I do feel that's a little unfortunate.
It can't be helped. No one's been able to open it hundreds, maybe thousands of years after all. I can't believe your singing just now didn't open it. Maybe it doesn't understand music. Is it tone deaf? The group let out a great laugh at X's deadly serious words. Alright, how about we all sing together to finish this up? It's customary to close out festivals like this.
I guess, if you say so.
Then how about we go with Vestrian Blues? It's the most well-known song on this whole continent.
Sounds good. That's all about I can sing outside of hymns after all.
I can sing it pretty well too. I don't know of it all, but we can figure it out as we go. Right, Shmuel? Or I have to sing too? I'll sing as well. I wanna join in on the fun too.
You can leave the chorus to me. Yay! Let's all sing together!
Everyone then formed a large chorus and began singing. The sound was chaotic, with everyone singing their own way. First off, it was impossible to make out any of the lyrics they were singing. But still, why? Though no one was good on their own, working together, they created a mysteriously creative harmony. Everyone was having fun together, none trying to sing well or even look cool while doing so. Simply put, they were all in perfect harmony. Then, once they were all singing to the same beat, the legendary flower, it finally opened. What? The next moment, a dazzling light began to shine. The surrounding area was filled with falling petals. Whoa! What's happening all of a sudden? Oh! The flower! It has bloomed! A single gem was floating above the shiny center of the flower. It was a beautiful blue gem with a dragon insignia on it. Master, this feels like a sacred!
It must have had some sort of seal on it. That must be why we couldn't sense its presence before. But the seal has been released, Kun.
Right! Kun fought against the surging divine power, reaching his hand towards the blue gem. Here we go! Divine Bond Awakening of Hellermian! It let out a blindingly bright light. Divine power pulsated from the item. This was the sacred awakening they experienced so many times. The light slowly dissipates, forming a human-like figure. At last, its final form was revealed. Oh! Oh, hello! I am Soryu. I am the Wizard of Spring, commander of the power of the Blue Dragon. The man who appeared before them was tall with a muscular build. However, he seemed like a wise man, both calm and intelligent. Amazing! So this is the true form of the Harukaze clan legend! Bran felt more deeply about this than anyone. Soryu, I am Kun. I am the master who called upon you. Huh, so it's you. I mean, no one ever really comes to see me, so... What do you mean by that? But anyway, hearing that pleasant harmony did help me to peacefully awaken. I must thank you for that.
I'm so glad to hear you liked our song.
However, on the other hand, I feel like I was ridiculed to some extent. Was there someone who said I was tone deaf? This shook the entire group. The one who said that was me. What? Whoa, it was nothing, really nothing. X, there's no need to go and say something that's going to fan the flames now.
This no good blade is always starting trouble with other secrets even at the best of times.
Right, we stopped in the middle of our last song, so let's try it once again with the Soryu this time. He quickly proposed a plan to evade any issues. So we are finally at the end. Very well. We are leaving it half finished after all. We should really finish this off properly. Hey, Soryu, what do you think? Well, I'd prefer to be on the listening end. That's just my nature. Don't say that. Please, just this one. Ah, pushy. Didn't I say I wasn't going to sing? Is it that you won't sing, or is that you can't sing? A crackling sound could be heard racing through the air. Soryu scowls at him. At X, that is, of course. You, were you saying that to me? Saying that I can't sing? Am I wrong?
That dumb holy sword! Why does he just listen instead of continuing to provoke him? That must be a sensitive topic for Soryu. Surely it's just going to make him mad.
Very well, I will make you eat your words. You seem so cool and collected, Soryu, but are you perhaps the competitive type?
I'm sure he's just not good with being provoked like this.
Play the music. I'll show you all just how beautiful my voice really is. Looks like we'll have to give it our all.
As a member of the Harukaze clan, I want to collaborate with the legendary sacred as well.
In addition to Bran's dancing, the divine power flowed freely from Soryu's singing voice. La la la. The marriage of dance and song brought life to the surrounding plant life. Everything grew so lively. Look at that! I've never seen Kusan covered in this many Harukane before. How interesting. How could one not take part in something like this? Master, I won't be beaten by a fellow sacred. I'm joining too. I'll sing with you too, X.
Yay! I want to sing too!
Guess I could go for one last bit of fun. I'll give it all I've got as well.
Smeel, care to join? Got it, I just don't care anymore. Do not forget what I said about myself having the chorus.
It was less than they were singing together, and more like they were just having fun. But this echoed through the streets of Kusan more joyously than any song in existence. It was a song to cheer on those who were once again about to throw themselves into danger. Everyone raised their voice as they deepened their bond before the budding Harukane. And that's it. that is it for Flowering Blooming Rock, the Great Karaoke Battle. So anyway, guys, this is actually the third recording today. I actually recorded the Black Emerald fully, by the way, and Chapter 3 fully as well. So my goodness, if my voice sound a bit raspy, I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize for the incredible silence. The silence for the past 2 weeks, the past month. I am so sorry. So I had to make it up for it. So I'm using this day to the best of my abilities to I can to watch over the other events. So yeah. So anyway, this is the section where I will be sharing my thoughts on the event. Now, this is an event that I actually haven't read before, so this is my first impressions of the event. It was a decent event. I think it was a very standard time. It was pretty short, but it was, it was good for its length. I think all the characters were utilized correctly, and the whole climax with Gabu was actually really interesting. So yeah. So I would say in terms of visuals, it's probably a 9 out of 10. It's pretty much recycled songs, so I don't really have much to say about that. In terms of the dialogue, I mean, it was alright. I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10 though, because because there was some dialogue that were messed up, so maybe even a 7.5. So yeah. In terms of characters, maybe I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine, honestly. I think I'll give it like a 9 out of 10 as well. Nothing too extraordinary. Pretty decent utilization of characters. Marketing, Flower Blooming Rock, it pretty much is very accurate to the story. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Pretty accurate, gotta say. In terms of scenes, there was no scene here, so nothing much to say about that. So yeah. So anyways, I think this is a pretty decent event. I'm not gonna give a Eureka bonus because there's nothing much to explore outside of this event. So yeah, but I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10 is too it's too unfair. An 8.5 out of 10 for this event. So no Eureka bonus, but you get an 8.5 out of 10. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Crave Saga, and I'll see y'all whenever. Bye-bye!